Hi, I'm Debbie.
And I'm Tim.
Welcome to Vintage Food Farm, or should I say, welcome to Hanoi Airport. We are on our way to Hue. Hue was the capital of Vietnam from 1802 to 1945. It is where the emperors of Vietnam lived from the Nguyen dynasty. It is the most incredible place and it has the most amazing food. We're at the airport right now. It is only an hour and a half flight to Hue. It is stupid o'clock right now. I think it's like 6:30 in the morning. Our flight leaves at 8 a.m. and then we're going to be in Hue. Is our gate open?
I thought it was, but no, not yet.
I'll show you the flight that we're taking. It's actually the 8:10 flight on Vietnam Airlines. Vietnam Airlines to Hue. And this is where we've got to check in, but they're still checking in the Ho Chi Minh flight and then it should be our flight. Very exciting. The food in Hue is just incredible. Of course, there's Bon Bo Hue, which is the most famous meal in Hue, but there are so many other things and it is really different from anywhere else in Vietnam and it is absolutely amazing. So we're going to check in and then we are going to go airside and we are starving, so we're hoping that there is some good breakfast food in there. We did have a pho there a while ago and it wasn't good, so hopefully there's something that we like. Like everything in Vietnam, there's a lot of people, there's long lines, but it moves very quickly. So we're really excited because we're staying in a hotel called the Saigon Morin, which is a historic part of Hue. It is a beautiful hotel. It is so Vietnamese. It's got a fantastic history and it is just the most beautiful place. Cannot wait. So the first time we came to Vietnam was in 2003, but we didn't go to Hue. We actually didn't go to Hue for quite a few years. We didn't get there until 2013, which I absolutely cannot believe. It is such an incredible place. It's got a combination of all of the historic buildings, monuments, homes, just, you know, like incredible history. But it's also got so much nature. And then it's got so much food as well. It is an absolute must-do destination in Vietnam. None of the counters say Hue, they just say Ho Chi Minh City, but the big board says that they're open for check-in. So we'll see what happens. We want to check in as early as we can so we can go and chill and get coffee and eat.
And she told us to line up.
Who did?
Oh. The Vietnam Airlines lady.
Said we could check in.
Yeah.
She's on her break. I know that happy smile in any country.
Signs mean nothing.
It says Ho Chi Minh, but everyone's telling us we can check in for Hue here as well. Just do what you're told.
Oh, yes. Okay, sorry.
What do you need?
Booking reservation. Yes.
What's the wait meant to be?
23, I think.
We're good.
Okay, the lucky check-in set to me. No bag free, no power bank, no laptop.
No.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. We are on our way to Hue. This is so exciting. All right, so we've got to go to gate number 9. There's never any dramas going through a Vietnam airport. They're always so nice. I'm glad our luggage was underweight though. Oh, it wasn't.
Yours wasn't.
Oh, mine wasn't. What was mine?
24 kilos, almost 25.
So that's what I mean. You never have a problem going through a Vietnam airport. So our limit was 23 kilos and my bag was 25. So we're through airport security. There's no lags, liquid aerosols or gels restrictions going domestically through Vietnam. Had to get out your laptop and your phone, take your shoes off, hats off. I think that's it. So now we're going to go and try food. There is a Burger King upstairs, which is not very appealing, but worst case scenario.
Not even in the worst case scenario, we're in Vietnam.
So there's lots of little cafes and they do pho and banh mi and I think spaghetti and chicken and chips. I'm telling you, I could eat fried chicken. I can always eat fried chicken. So there's a heap of pho places and fast food and we are good. This is awesome. So this place is called Big Bowl Taste of Asia, and they've got pho, they've got fresh spring rolls, they've got the Vietnamese pork chop with rice, com something, tit, I don't know. So there's about 6 pho restaurants, if not more. Yep, I think it's going to be special pho with Wagyu beef. That does not sound bad. Xin chào. Can I get one special pho with beef and one beef shank and brisket pho? 582. I'll be back in 1 second. Yeah, more money.
I forgot we're at the airport.
Another 100. Oh yeah, that's good. So it's 582,000 for 2 phos and 2 coffees. Come on, thank you. Quick, 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 quick. So 2 cafe sodas and 2 beef pho bowl, 2 beef pho bowl, beef pho, beef pho. So 2 cafe sodas and 2 so 2 cafe sodas and 2 pho bowls is so 2 cafe soda and 2 bowls of pho bowl. So that was 582,000, which is way more expensive than in Hanoi. Like
Our most expensive meal yet.
that is our most expensive meal yet. What's the coffee like?
I love it.
That means I'm not going to like it.
Wonderful, very sweet.
The coffee is so sweet, it's made my eyes water, but it is very good. You could go to one of the news agencies and just get a cup of noodles as well. Come on, thank you. Oh, look at that. Yes. Oh, thank you. We've got the dough sticks as well, which is very Hanoi to stick dough sticks into your pho.
That's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's good. It's good. So sometimes at airports you end up with like a salty, almost stock cubey broth, but this one's okay. Come on, that was very nice. Thank you very much. So we've had our breakfast and we're now going to go and find the gate. The bathrooms here are very, very clean. So now we find gate 9 and we wait for our flight.
Listen, she cannot handle the silence. She has to make it out.
Come on.
Come on. Here we go. This looks like a get down on the tarmac one. So now we get on a bus to go to the plane on the tarmac. It's filling up.
Even outside of the airport, everyone beeps their horn.
I forgot my headset, which is a rookie mistake, but it's only an hour and a half flight, so it's okay. We are on board.
Dear passengers, welcome aboard Vietnam Airlines flight VN1541 from Hanoi to Hue. You are not allowed to open the aircraft door with a crew advisement.
Did you hear that? You're not allowed to open the aircraft door once we are flying. That's a tip. Tell you what, these chairs are quite comfortable and much bigger even than Singapore Airlines. Hey, leg room. This is great. First time we came to Vietnam, we flew Vietnam Airlines from Brisbane, and it was a very nice trip. Exciting news, I found my headset, so I'm going to listen to an audiobook about Hue.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, show captain speaking. My name is Phạm Hải Bằng, and joining me on the flight deck in front of me is Sir Lê Nam. On behalf of the flight crew, we'd like to welcome you aboard our flight to Hue. We are completing our flight preparations and expect to depart in a few more minutes. Thank you for your attention and enjoy your flight.
We'd like to say goodbye to you. We look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you and wish you productive boat days, cozy family times, and many opportunities to experience the distinctive culture of Hue City. Once again, thank you and goodbye.
In that announcement, the captain wished us many work opportunities. Come on, thank you. Come on, come on. Xin chào. Another very easy airport to get around. All the sign is in Vietnamese and in English. The flow makes sense. Do we want to find an ATM first? Yeah. We're just getting some money out of an ATM and then we're going to try and order a Grab. So no lack of taxis or Grabs or anything. We've just ordered a Grab and it's coming just from the car park across the road here. What's the last 2 digits of the number plate? 95. 95. So all the taxis have to stay over the other side in the taxi rank, but you can still get a taxi very easily. The light in Hue is so different to Hanoi. It's amazing. Every part of Vietnam has different light. So we thought we'd lost our Grab driver, but he's right here waving at us, so that's easy. And then we're going to go to the Saigon Morin beautiful hotel.
Okay. Okay.
So to get a Grab, you need to just cross over the road, just a very short walk from the airport. Oh no! Come on. So the Grab driver that came and got us was the wrong Grab driver, and this one is the right Grab driver.
Okay, let's.
Come on. Thank you.
Thank you.
So what, 15 minutes from getting off the plane?
Yeah.
And we're on our way into Hue. Very exciting. So the Grab driver's just given us his WhatsApp number and that way we can call him. His name is Tao and he's going to drive us to our hotel, but then we've got his WhatsApp number as well if we need it. So Hue is very flat and then it has the Perfume River going through it, but then it's got mountains and nature all around it. It's like a very, very nice place. So the Grab from the airport to our hotel is 288,000 dong, which is about $17 Australian. So that's pretty good. It's a huge city, but you notice the difference between Hanoi and here in that there's no high rise. Everything is low, very local, very beautiful. Driver is using Google Translate to tell us where he can take us to. He can even drive us to Hoi An or Da Nang, depending on what the price is. That might be an option. And he can also take us to some of the amazing destinations around Hue. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I got that one.
Heavy. Come on. Yes. See ya. We are at the beautiful Saigon Morin Hotel and we love it. Xin chào.
Xin chào, how are you today?
And come on.
Come on.
This place has not changed one bit. It is exactly the same as I remember it. I can't wait to go and show you the, what would you call it, courtyard?
Yeah.
So beautiful. So this place is 123 years old. It is a part of Hue's history. It was here way before the Vietnam War. There has been so much happen here. Xin chào. Thank you. Come on. So they've given us a beautiful cold welcome drink, which looks like watermelon. Tastes like watermelon. While they're processing everything and getting everything ready, they'll sit you down in the hotel and give you a welcome drink when you first arrive. 9 out of 10 times it is some variation on watermelon. Thank you so much. Come on. So check-in is not until 2 o'clock. So we were going to leave our luggage here and go off and start exploring. But she's explained that we can do early check-in at 10:30 a.m, which is virtually now, for an extra $10. So that's fantastic because that means we can get into our room, get settled, and then go and eat some Hue food.
That's really good.
It's a good deal.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a quick tour of the hotel lobby. So there is reception and there is a beautiful chandelier entrance. So since 1901 this place has been around. The history is incredible. It's so worth staying here just to be a part of that history. It's amazing. And there is a doorman in a full uniform. Xin chào.
Xin chào. Thank you very much.
This way is the restaurant, and it's a restaurant, and if it's raining outside, it's also the breakfast buffet, is how I remember it last time. So you can see in here, it's very lovely, huge, but if it's not raining, I'll show you in a minute where the breakfast buffet is, which is beyond incredible. So I'll show you this little shop up the end here. This is where you can buy any gifts or any souvenirs. Lots of Hue souvenirs. Xin chào. So our early check-in room is all organised for us and ready already.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You stay for night in the hotel, right?
Yes.
Your room key, your room number 203. And tomorrow, your breakfast outside the garden from 6 to 9:30.
Thank you.
Yeah, you don't need the voucher for breakfast. You inform your room number only.
Okay. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
your room at the second floor.
Yes.
In your room key, you can see the room key and the voucher discount the massage.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. If you need the further information, please call reception with number 7.
Yes.
Yeah. In your room, we have the tea, coffee, fruit, and water on the table free.
Nice.
And the minibar, you see the link and you pay for that.
Thank you so much.
And stay with us.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
You've worked here for a long time, haven't you?
Oh, really? 15 years.
You've been here 15 years.
Yes.
Because I remember you from last time we came.
Oh, really?
And I think that was like 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you again.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Are you from Australia?
We're from Australia. Yes.
Beautiful
yeah.
country, right?
Yes, very
Many
beautiful.
Australia come here.
Oh, yeah.
Come here.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah, thank you.
10 years. 10 years.
Yes.
10 years ago.
10 years ago, yes. But yeah, we had such a beautiful time, and everything is the same as I remember.
Yeah.
Nothing has changed. I'm so happy. Okay, so let's go and find this room. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice stay with us. Anything, please tell me, right? Thank you very much.
Yes, absolutely. Come on.
So even the lift, the posters, everything is exactly the same. I remember we got manicures here, no, pedicures last time. So we are on the second floor. What's the room number?
203.
So they've got all these old photos along the hallway of all the people that are significant to this. This is actually Mr. Vladimir Morin. Just incredible history. They want me to go to the room. I need to behave. Oh, look at this. The history.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get to the room. Come on, come on.
You're welcome.
Look how grand this room is. I'll give you a full room tour. It is beautiful, old school Vietnam, and it is grand and it is spacious and it is lovely. There's a big wardrobe with a safe, slippers, robes, umbrellas, all that sort of thing. It's a mini bar, a very cold fridge, and we will go to the local supermarket and we'll pick up some soda water and stuff to stock up. There's 2 beds in the room, a single and a queen. So the mangosteens and the water, the tea, the coffee, that's all complimentary. So that's the Perfume River. I need to find out the Vietnamese name for it. The Americans actually called it the Perfume River because all of the petals from the flowers would wash down and that would give a fragrance. And then that bridge, when you cross that on the right hand side, is the best market ever. And is that where we ate Bon Bo Hue?
Yeah.
And that's where we're going to go and get some Bon Bo Hue. At least one. So there's a desk and PowerPoint, and it's a universal PowerPoint, so you can stick any plug into that. And for this hotel, and it's an old hotel, obviously, it's 123 years old, but it's just beautifully maintained. It's, you are somewhere old, that's for sure, and it's very simple but very classic Vietnamese design. And for us, we paid $85 a night. We just paid an extra $10 for the check-in, early check-in, but $85 a night, and wait until you see the courtyard, and then even more so, wait until you see breakfast buffet in the morning. This place is all about the historical details, and one of them that stands out is that everything is monogrammed, from the note paper to the pen to the coat hanger to the cushions to the thing that goes along the bottom of the bed to make it look pretty. And they've got a business card here, and the proper Vietnamese name for the river is the Hue River. Even the shampoo, conditioner and body wash are in little Saigon Morin monogrammed bottles. Just look how long these corridors are. And all along are these beautiful old photos. This is the Hue railway station in 1938. The bridge that we're going to cross in 1930. Oh, wow. These are all the students from the high school riding past the Morin Hotel after school in 1966. The really sad thing about that is it was only 2 years later when Hue had a terrible time during the war between the North and the South. And lots of people were killed during the Vietnam War or the American War. So when you see those kids outside on their bikes, it's a bit sad. What's really different is that all the rooms are left open if there's no one staying in them. I would say it's to air them out, and all the windows are wide open. There's the swimming pool down there, and even the swimming pool has a monogram in the bottom. It's very deep. How do you know?
Remember last time we were here, we were trying to get to the bottom, and it's like it's very deep.
That's so exciting. That's so cool. I love a deep pool. What an amazing place.
Should we go on the lift or the essential?
I don't know what the difference is.
Lift in French.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Xin chào. And this is a balcony that looks out over the road and over the river. Very beautiful city. There's not many places in the world, especially for this price, where you can go back in time like this. They've even got a menu up here so you can study the menu for the restaurant before you go down. So this is the coolest thing ever, and we knew this, and we had to walk all the halls of the hotel to find it, because I even tried looking it up online and there was nothing about it. But guess who stayed here in this suite, and they named the suite after him? Charlie Chaplin. The greatest comedian Charlie Chaplin and his wife Paulette Goddard stayed at this suite in April 1936, and they've actually named the suite after him, and it's called the Charlie Chaplin, and it's room 1111. If you want to stay there, if you want to be a part of history, that is incredible. Charlie Chaplin. And there's kings have stayed here, queens have stayed here, actors, current and long gone. Like, it's just incredible.
It's room 111, not 1111.
So room 111 is the Charlie Chaplin. That would be pretty cool. We need to look it up and see how much it is. So I tried to look up online about it because I knew that he'd stayed here, and I just can't find anything. This place is like a hidden gem. So we're going to take you for a walk around the courtyard. So you can come here any time and have a meal, but the breakfast buffet is here in the morning and it is beautiful. It's so good. I'll record breakfast tomorrow morning and I'll actually add it to this video. So this is the next morning and this is the beautiful breakfast buffet. So the first thing that's very exciting is the soup stand. So they've got bun bo hue, pho bo, and they will cook any eggs that you want, scrambled, fried, omelette. Xin chào. So they've got the boiling beautiful soup broth, and then they've got the bowls with the rice noodles and the meat in it ready to go, and then they'll put the boiling hot bun bo hue soup on top, and then you can put all the different sides that you want. So we'll start at one end of the buffet. So Hue is very famous for its barns. And ban means a thing, like a cake. So it might be a rice cake in the shape of a steamed rice cake in banana leaf, or ban could also be bread, so as in banh mi. So ban means a cake of something, and Hue does ban really well. So I'll show you all the bans. These are all the rice bans. So there is always a ban and then a sauce that goes on it. So this is ban yacht, and this is ban lock, and ban lock has a prawn inside it, and it has a tapioca rice based cake. This one is ban bao, which is a little rice cake, and that is covered in shrimp. And then they've got crepes. Here's like a basic chicken stew, stewed chicken it's called. And then com fried rice, which looks like it's a broken rice, which is originally in Vietnam, when people were really poor, they could only afford the seconds of the rice, which was the broken rice. But then they realised that that is actually the best rice, so now it's very popular still. Shrimp and pork dumplings. Fried mustard greens, shrimp and pork stew. They've got potatoes. They've got all of these. Oh, they've got congee, or they probably call it rice porridge. Yep, rice porridge. That is your typical rice congee porridge, and it's fairly plain usually, or sometimes it's got flavour in it. And then you pour out your porridge, and then you put all of these toppings on it. And it's got the pork floss and the salted eggs and the peanuts and pickled garlic to put on top of your porridge. And then we've got the basic bacon, fried buns, and the only way that I could describe them is if you've ever had like, they're like sort of a dough stick that you would stick in pho, but they're just a fried bread roll, and it's sort of halfway between a bread and a dumpling. Very, very yummy. They're deep fried sticky rice cakes. And then over here, you can make your own banh mi. So it's got all of the toppings. So the banh is the bread in this case, not a rice cake. And then banh mi is just like any sort of toppings that you want to put on. And they've even got a charcoal here to heat up your bread at the end and get a nice smoky, crispy outside. And that's your salad. All sorts of cold vegetables. The standard orange, watermelon juice, and then water. Many sorts of breads and croissants. This is the best looking butter I've ever seen. Yogurt, and yogurt in Southeast Asia and particularly in Vietnam is always so good in a breakfast buffet, and lots of fresh fruit. And then the evil section. So a very, very, very acceptable breakfast buffet. And now we eat. Oh, look what I've just found. So I've found more bans. So these are wrapped in banana leaves. So this one is ban nam, and that has shrimp in it. And this one is ban it. And to be honest, I'm not sure what that one is. And I think this is ban lock. I think this is the tapioca and rice cake with a whole shrimp in it. But the shrimp has been fried so that you can eat the whole shell. It's not a problem at all. It tastes absolutely beautiful. So this is just rice and noodles. That is, it looks like some shredded banana flour maybe, I'm not sure. And then more rice cakes, more banh. Oh, this is banh kun. So this is the banh that they use fermented rice batter, and they steam it on top of a fabric steaming layer in a pot. And then they scrape it all off, and they put pork and wood ear mushrooms in it, and that is banh kun. And now we eat. It is incredible. If you want to get a really good selection of Hue foods and you don't know where to go, just stay here and eat the breakfast, because it is absolutely, totally Hue. It is incredible. And look at this courtyard. You could sit here for hours. It is totally, totally authentic and old, and it has so much character. And you know, like, it is old here. It's a 123-year-old place. Even the carpets, I don't think the carpets have been replaced since like the 50s or the 60s, but they were made for this place, and they're still so beautiful.
So good.
So I am getting my bun bo hue, and the chef has just put the soup in on top of the noodles and the beef, and I think it's got some pork as well. So once you get your soup, you then put your toppings on it. And then grab your chopsticks and your spoon. And there is your, hello, thank you. There is your very special bon bo hue. Very, very good. Very, very good. Meatball. Don't know what sort of meatball. I think it's pork. Oh wow. Pork and shrimp balls. That is incredible. Soup for breakfast. Like, Vietnamese people know what they're doing. It is so good. I could sit here, and we will, until breakfast is finished at 9:30. I'll tell you one thing, we're sitting under the 100-year-old fig, two of them that are 100 years old, and there is not one leaf on the ground. So I suspect it's somebody's job just to keep the leaves off the ground, because there's not one leaf anywhere. On a table, on the ground. So Tim has got the Nam Lock, which should have a shrimp in it, so he's going to try that.
Takes a while, and that shrimp flavour, wow.
So I've now got my plate of buns, and I'm very excited. So some of them are rice, some of them are rice and tapioca. I didn't get bun kuon, I didn't get a few things because there's only so much you can eat. And now we eat. Wow. Oh, wow. So basically they're all variations of a steamed rice cake or steamed rice and tapioca cake with a filling. And then the ones in banana leaves are the same thing, but because they are steamed in the banana leaf, it takes on the flavour of the banana leaf a lot. And it's really herby, green, beautiful. It's almost like as fragrant as pandan. It's absolutely so beautiful. So you get the gist. I'm gonna eat my breakfast. There's a beauty salon and you can get a haircut, shampoo, manicure, pedicure, facial massage, mask, hairstyle, hair colour, skincare, massage sauna, foot massage, anytime 11 a.m. till 11 p.m. There's a fitness centre. I'll have a look in the fitness centre. I wouldn't know good gym equipment from bad gym equipment, but we can have a look. Are you meant to bang them?
When you shine off, you do.
And then there is a swimming pool. I'll take you and show you that. And all around here, all the old historical photos, which are very interesting. You could spend an hour just walking around looking at them. Out here is a bar, and I think there's a pool table or a billiards table as well. So is that billiards?
Pool.
Pool. So last time we came here, we played pool with the kids here for hours. Playing pool, drinking cocktails, swimming in the pool. So that is it. We've flown down from Hanoi in the north of Vietnam to Hue in central Vietnam. We are staying at this magnificent Hotel Saigon Morin. If you feel like it, and only if you feel like it, like and subscribe. But most importantly, stay calm in the farm. And there's one more thing I remember about this place, and that is, do you remember the frog that barked like a dog?
Yeah.
So we'll see if it barks like a dog.
Yeah.
If the frog barks like a dog, we'll put it on here. If it doesn't, you'll never know about it. I found the pond where the dog barking frog is. But from what Tim's saying, it only barked at night. So we will see if we can locate that frog, because the sound is incredible, and I will add that in now.